One of the most prolific nu metal bands of all time, Mudvayne, has made a return to music after 16 years of a hiatus from releasing new music. Since a few weeks ago, when the band released their first new song back with Hurt People, Mudvayne has released a second new single titled Sticks and Stones. I've heard many mixed opinions on both of the new Mudvayne tracks, so I thought I'd take the time to give my personal opinion on both of them. I've always been a very devoted Mudvayne fan. I'm a huge fan of their first album, and I even saw them in concert opening for Megadeth last year. It was an incredible experience, and I'm seeing them just in like a couple days at Louder Than Life, so I'm more excited than ever. But yeah, to sum it up, how I see these two new songs, it seems like Mudvayne is back to another classic album, hopefully soon to be releasing after these. The first of these two singles, titled Hurt People, saw the band return to the explosive, heavy groove metal tone of Lost and Found. In specific, I felt this song closely resembled to the track Determined, one of my favorite Mudvayne songs ever at that. Hurt People has this super moving scream at the start of the song before breaking down into one of the heaviest riffs of the year for sure. A super clanky bass line pairs a simple chugging guitars, leading into a simple but clever drum breakdown that became the thing I enjoyed the most out of this return from Mudvayne. Hearing how the machine gun double bass drums, bass, and guitar all equally shine through the mix impressed me, as it was something I felt was lacking on some of the band's latest releases. Of course, I can't talk about this song without mentioning how badass that chorus is. I find myself constantly getting that Hurt People chorus stuck in my head throughout the day. It's a perfect workout song, and it's just a perfect energetic song to go on at any time that you need some adrenaline. As I mentioned before, luckily for us Mudvayne fans, we didn't just get one new single after this hiatus, they actually just released a second titled Sticks and Stones. Sticks and Stones starts a lot slower and doesn't quite reach the super heavy groove metal of Hurt People, but this one had more of the essence of the LD50 era of the band, especially with its bass work. The bass on this song is absolutely the biggest highlight, as it keeps each passage smoothly flowing along, and it has these clean bass slaps at different pauses throughout the song that I love so much. Overall, I didn't enjoy Sticks and Stones quite as much as Hurt People, but regardless, each song that they have just released has different aspects that stood out boldly and make me far more excited for a Mudvayne comeback album now than if you had asked me just off of their last album.